on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. On LBC. I put on LBC. On LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the mad I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good. Whoa. Hot mic. Good. There we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. A little bit of technical difficulties to start the stream off, but that's okay. It is April 5th, 2026 at 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody had a fantastic holiday for those that celebrate. Easter. I had a great time with the family today. Was busy most of the day, obviously, and so yeah, I just spent time with family today, and we enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time. Kids did the Easter egg hunt. That was fun, of course. And Bitcoin's getting a pump, so that's cool too. So, how's everybody doing? Let me see. Do I need to turn it up? Is it maybe a little bit? That might be a little better. So I got my SSD Thursday night. I installed it Friday night into early Saturday morning. I was up until like 3 o'clock, and then and yeah, so hopefully, I mean, everything's a little bit snappier, a little quicker. Hopefully the stream is better. And yeah, suggestion, the stream's current bit rate, something, is higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 2500. I don't know that I can change bit rate in the middle of a stream. I can try. 2500. Maybe that'll help. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. What's going on? Alexandra G. My boss, my queen, my God. Thank you for being here. Thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. I do appreciate you for doing that. As always, what's going on, Kelly? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We got 666 in the house. What's going on? How you doing? We got JR here. Good evening, and that is everybody that has commented so far. All right, we are less than 100 watch hours away from super chats and memberships. Well, at least from being away from being able to apply for them. Now, when I go to the actual analytics and I select the past 365 days, it says I'm at 2977. We got to get to 3,000. So that's saying that I'm actually closer. So I don't know. But last week we got over 100 watch hours. So if we have the exact same type of week, maybe we can get the last bit this week. And boys, 5 years of having this channel will have finally paid off. All right, what are we doing here, Bitcoin? Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pump today, as it sometimes tends to do on Easter. Now, we're breaking back into the channel here, the rising channel, aka the bear flag. And if we can get another little push, then maybe we can finally get up to that weekly fair value gap. I mean, this could turn into our dead cat bounce bottom. Maybe the original account was correct. We'll see. But this could potentially turn into a nice W. And that's what we all want to see, right? Somewhat. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are currently in resistance. We have closed a 4-hour candle above the anchored VWAP from the low here. So that's good. Let's turn this VWAP on. That's just our standard session VWAP. Let's put it on quarterly. Oh, we just started a new quarter. That's right. And look at that. Pumping off of it. Last quarter ended at 74,692-ish. Let's do the yearly. What's that one? Yeah. 74,364 is where the yearly VWAP sits. We did come up to it and reject it here at 75.6 thousand. Got kind of an ABC correction. We'll see if it wants to go for it again. It is possible. Ooh, you know what's a good movie to watch with your kids? Surf's Up. Surf's Up. Surf's Up. That's right. I know that one. My son actually, the older son, actually his first favorite movie was Penguins of Madagascar. I basically learned every word of that movie because of how often it was playing. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I think, okay, so one of two things happened today. Either I hit my daily drawdown, whoops, or I hit my account drawdown, which means I failed my eval. So that sucks. Where? Sorry, gotta get rid of chat so we can see. Surfing penguins, Madagascar is pretty funny. Yeah, Madagascar is good too. All right, so maybe we have to entertain. See, this is why trend lines, arbitrary trend lines are just, they're arbitrary, right? Just make them up as you go. Sticking to the channel. All right, are we gonna get pumped right now? Yup. Just why did the yearly drop by $4,000? That's weird. Let's go to the session. All right, so we are at session VWAP right now. What are we going to do? Right now we are rejecting it. Money flow is coming up though. So yeah, I guess we'll be trading with the Blowfin account. I've heard you've got to trade way differently on those prop firms, but it can help people learn to trade with better risk management. Yeah, I was a little bit closer to my drawdown than I thought I was, but that's okay. We live to fight another day, and I will look for some deals on some other exchanges, maybe, or prop firms. Maybe I'll start trading some NASDAQ. Okay, that's a break. Just looking pretty good here. We do have some relatively equal lows right down here. So we got to be careful. All right. We're above session VWAP now. Rejected the golden pocket though. But Bitcoin sitting at 69,179, getting a little bit of a move. We've got oil getting a move to the downside after rejecting the 886 on the macro. I got a feeling maybe we'll see some downwards move here and then another push to the upside, giving us a back test of the breakout back test continuation. We will see. We have, was it Monday night? I think it's Monday night or Tuesday night. Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it is the threat, I guess, that Trump gave Iran, gave them 48 hours. I think they said it extended it to 82 hours. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it was like Monday, 8 p.m. or something, Eastern Standard Time is when they better stop. Or open up the straight, that is. Open up the effing straight. Nothing like waking up in the morning and getting on Twitter and seeing that the president posted at 7 a.m. in the morning. Oh man, that man is something else, I swear. The dollar got the breakout back test, trying to get the continuation now. Thought that this might have come down one more tap before go, but instead decided to break out. And now maybe it will go. Dixie could be getting a move here. But we also potentially have a 3 drives pattern. Got your 1, 2, 3. And then retrace and then come down, potentially. I don't know, but it's looking good right now. Speaking of oil, you check out that Freakonomics episode on commodities traders. No, I still need to check that out. Link it to me in the Discord. Bitcoin dominance, staying put, still around that 59% market, coming in at 58.98. Oh, no, 58.92%. Let's look at our calendars. How's the stream? Seems to be doing better. Oh god, here we go. I was doing this earlier. I was afraid of this. If the stream just crashes, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I gotta get it figured out though. It's probably CPU or something. Who knows? Jolt's jobs openings too. Oh wait. I was like, wait, Jolt's was last week. All right, this week. All right, Monday we have ISM services PMI. Tuesday we have durable goods. Wednesday we have the FOMC minutes, which is the transcript from the FOMC, from their like actual meeting. USA. Let's see. We've got core PCE price index, GDP growth rate quarter over quarter, personal income, personal spending. So economic numbers there, Tuesday or Thursday rather, and then Friday we have core inflation, and our standard inflation rates expected to come in a little bit higher. Inflation rate year over year expected to come in at 3.4%. Prior was 2.4%. So we are getting our energy inflation priced, starting to get forecasted now, from the war in Iran. So is Bitcoin going to keep pumping off of bad numbers? I don't know, but it's trying to get moving now. If it can get a 4-hour close above this candle, then it might make a run for those equal highs and even higher to that weekly fair value gap at about 79.5 thousand. Let's pull a fib from high to low. There we go. All right, so that daily FVG, hold on, let me change this. Okay. Daily FVG sits at the 0.382, which again is, well, we've already broken above it, so that's good. 69,182. So it needs to get some continuation here. Remember, the midpoint of that daily FVG is, we need to get above that and close above that, at least on the 15-minute. The 15-minute would be a good one to close above it. We don't want to see the 15-minute reject it, because, well, then this will probably roll over. Now, if you're a bear, you probably want to see it get rejected, which is fine. That's your prerogative. And, I mean, I'm still more macro bearish. That doesn't mean we can't get a move to the upside. Now, this little thing here reminds me a little bit of something that we've had very recently. Let's go to the daily, and that is this right here. So could get a little, could do something similar here. But more so what I'm looking at is this bear market bottom. This is what intrigues me here about that pattern. Looks a bit similar. Looks a wee bit similar. Like, it's literally the first thing that I thought of when I zoomed out and saw it was the bear market bottoming structure. Now, that doesn't mean the bottom is in by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But it does say, hey, there's a chance. Of course, there's a slight chance that anything could happen. So, we'll find out soon enough. Don't get ahead of ourselves. We don't need to get ahead of ourselves. Let's pull fib from high to low. Just bouncing off all the fib levels. It's almost like it's meant to be. We'll see. But not just that. Let's go ahead and shrink this down. Come down here. Go to the 4. Let's get rid of that. I mean, pretty daggone close if you ask me. No one asked me though. Doesn't look half bad. That could get us up to that weekly FVG. We shall see. That's that W pattern though. What do you guys think? I'll say it. What's up, fam? What are you, bullish or bearish? Poll is up now. For the week. For me, I am favoring some bullishness. I'm favoring the bullishness. As long as this doesn't SFP here. An hour and a half before we get a potential SFP. However, this is an internal high and not a swing high. That doesn't mean it can't SFP. But I do like we kind of extended again beyond the range, I guess, the macro low anchored VWAP. So that's good to see. And we just need some continuation. I like to move it. What's going on, Lava Man? How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. Okay, we'll do those. Traders are real interesting to listen to. Kind of a trip. Heck yeah. As far as trading differently on the prop firms, I I don't trade too differently. So the reason I know what happened. See, what happened was I got impatient and I might have oversized my positions. I was doing $500 on my margin, and then I started to do 1,000, and I was doing pretty good for a little while, and then I got a little behind, and just today I was like, let's do 2,000. Because I was totally, just feeling it. And things got a little bit away from me. I gotta stop trading the weekends, guys. If I showed you my breakout dashboard, it would show you what days you do the best at on. And Saturday and Sunday have never been good, so I should probably stop trading Saturdays and Sundays. Womp womp. I think Mondays or Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are my best days. I don't know. Sound kind of funny? I sound funny? Something's wrong with my light too. It wouldn't get brighter. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Is it too quiet? Hello? Yeah, I don't know. In what way does it sound funny? Kind of boxy? Interesting. It's because I'm not blowing out your eardrums. Just different, not horrible, but it's off. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's on default.
Down mix to mono. Hello? Nope. Hello? Hello? There we go. Monitor off. Monitor and output. No, I can't do that because then I can hear myself. What worked? Yeah, it sounds like you're in the bathroom. There it is. Wait. Wait, it's better? Are we still good? Let me know. All right, let's see. What's the poll say? Right now, we've got 7 votes. We've got 57% bearish, 43% bullish. A little bit of a mixed bag so far. Not exactly. One-sided. Or not exactly the best sample size either. Appreciate you guys. What's going on, Harp? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hope you all had a great Easter if you celebrated. If you celebrate. Money flow is nice and thick here on the 15 minutes. We have the true 7 pushing to the ups or above the zero line and the momentum wave above the zero line as well. The momentum is getting a little bit hot though, so we got to be careful with that. So we just need to see some continuation here. Let's go ahead and throw an anchored VWAP on this high here. See, all right, we're above the anchored VWAP of the high. That's what you want to see. But we're also sweeping these highs up here. So let's pull this. If it can get above and close above the 786 at 69,386, then I think we could get some continuation. Otherwise, it might consolidate a little further, coming down to that local low anchored VWAP and then getting a bounce off of that if we are to remain bullish. Now, if this does happen, 1:30 a.m., I do believe that means, depends on how quickly it came down and pushes up. If it did exactly like this, then that means we've created a swing fail pattern on the higher time frame, on the 4-hour. So there's the high. Go back down to the 15. Oh. Pumping. Let's go. Oh. Do you want to know? I had a long. And this is why I did get a little frustrated today. A little bit of what I did was revenge trading. Kind of didn't care. Oh well. Probably because I'm getting tired of trying to go for a $5,000 account, and I want to go for more. So just save up my money for that and focus on that for now. But yeah, so time is this one. It wasn't this one. No, it was this one. Let's go to the 1 minute, because that's where Yep. So I was in a long on my breakout account. Just Sunday. Yep. Trying to see. All right, it was this one. I was in a long. I had moved my stop loss somewhere over here. It took me out, and it's been up only ever since. And I would have probably passed my eval on that one trade. Because a move from here to like here, let me see the price. Yeah, I mean $100, almost $200, a $2,000, $2,700 trade times 5. I can't math. 27. It was like like 27,775 or something. Times 5, that's a 13,000.875 margin. 13,875. Let's just go from here. Here to current price, you're looking at a 3.8%. 3.8% minus 13,875, $527.25. It would have gotten me very close to passing my eval. But instead, after that happened, somewhere in here, my account got stopped. Because I was trying, once I saw this move, I saw the pullback. I got in a short somewhere over here, and then it came up and took me out, and that was it. That was all she wrote. So, I know I can do it, so I'm going to try again at some point. But I'm going to save up some money to go for a $50,000 account, and I might even trade something else. I might try Top Step or Apex or something like that. I think this might dump. We've got equal lows down here. Equal lows right here. Rejected the 786. But yeah, I just figured New York open on screen. You'll get the next one, David. Revenge trade back up myself. There you go. And you know, that's just part of me just being open and honest with you guys, you know. No trader is perfect. Especially guys like regular old guys like me. That's got day jobs and 4 kids and stuff. False move Monday. It's still Sunday. Or it's Monday in trading world. So potentially false move. We just gotta, it just has to not SFP this high and actually close above this high on the 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I don't know. We got this anchored VWAP here playing nice with us. We broke above it, closed above it on the daily. So let's go. Let's see. Closed above it on the daily here. Here's the Monday candle. No, technically this is the Monday candle. Here, this would be like the Tuesday candle potentially. Wednesday comes in, sweeps the high of the week, and Tuesday sweeps the Tuesday high, and then it runs it back down and takes out the Sunday or Monday low. Could it do that over here? Yeah, absolutely. You bet your bottom dollar. Now we did SFP this low here, and right now we're gonna find out if this is gonna continue or not. I would like to see it pop up here, close above the high, but like I said, close above the high, and then Tuesday come back down to the anchored VWAP and this daily fair value gap that it would create if it did that, and then get a continuation off of that for the rest of the week. And then if we close Friday green, then we should open Monday green. And then we get the false move Monday. And then see what we do from there. Especially if it wicks. Taps that, rejects the 786. Now, if we get a daily candle close above the macro 786, then I would expect for us to get up into that weekly fair value gap. Now, if it shoots straight through that thing, look for it to come for the high at 98K. We do have that golden pocket right there as our target. 100K basically. And that is going to be a psychological level as well. Thank you. You're one of us. I am. I am. One of us. One of us. Just another guy trying to figure it all out. You know what side gig really pays? Dog sitting. I had to drop my dogs off with one last night, and it was like $100 for one night. Well, you got to give them to people you trust, right? Can't just leave them with any old body like all set. Backtesting. Backtesting, anchored VWAP. Are we consolidating for a push? Or do we need to take these lows? Or are we going to come for the equal lows? I think we do come for the equal lows. I think we come down, anchor VWAP, tap, and then get another push to the upside. Like I just showed you. Nice little broadening wedge. And then get the push. This would just be an ABC correction. You get an ABC inside of that ABC. Another ABC to the upside. And then another ABC to the downside. And then we'll see what kind of candles we get down here. I would like a wick. Push off, close, and then continue. Yes, all set. I know you're short. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. JK. JK. Rowling. From the low. Nice. Nice bounce there. I've been going over a lot of anchor VWAP stuff over the weekend. That's been what my weekend has consisted of on my learning bits is anchored VWAP. Looking for just following volume. I've been taking the session VWAP, which no longer exists on the chart. Now it's back. I've been taking the session VWAP and essentially just like whenever it, and even anchor VWAPs, whenever it touches one of them, but primarily the session VWAP, that's where I've been placing anchors just to kind of see. And I mean, I came up with a little something. I'm still back testing it, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. Market Oracle Pro Plus. Chart Prime. Get on there. There we go. So the idea is if I'm above my session VWAP, my dynamic reactor, and my most recent anchored VWAP, then that's good for a long. If I'm below them, that's good for a short. Hold on. And where's that last tap? So right here. So we get above all three here. Quickly comes back down. But it's consolidating above the blue line, the green line, and the dynamic reactor, which you can barely see here. But it's above them all. And then you get this breakout. And then you get continuation to the high time frame area of interest. So, just something that I'm working on. Anchor gang. I gotta start doing some anchors because we will have an anchor gang emoji that I'm excited to show you guys. You know, once we get super chats, memberships. That's the ones with the emojis, right? Yeah. I don't know the behavior of session VWAP. What? What do you mean the behavior of it? See how we're just kind of sitting here? I've been going also looking at like when we consolidate on top of VWAP and going to the start of that consolidation, and that was a drawing tool. So whenever it first touches it, seeing where the Anki V is. Inversion FVG. It's when you create a fair value gap on top of another fair value gap. Should be a pretty nice, pretty strong point. Money flow is still green on the 1 minute. Trying to get a push. We do have another fair value gap up here. I'm gonna have a trainee this week, so I will not be seeing you guys much this week for the next 2 weeks, actually, as far as like during the day. Which is fine. 786. Backwards, yes. Retrace. 786, mitigate or push through. FEG's not gonna hold. Still. Oh, wow. What a bounce off of that anchored VWAP. There's definitely interest there. Ooh. All right, let's take a look at NASDAQ. What are we doing? NASDAQ is dropping. Dropping it like it's hot. Let's go to the 1 hour. See. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. Once again, I would mind if it breaks this high and then closes back below it, giving us an SFP. But this could quickly turn into 1 2 1 2 go. Still have another set of equal lows down here to tag. Multiple session view up. I've tried it, i.e. wait for the reset and enter once it takes direction. Allset's been killing it. I've been seeing the wins in the Discord. Buy signal, money flow above VWAP or zero line. Momentum has pushed above the zero line. That's not looking too shabby. Neither. Oh, good. Hold on, let's look at the Dow. Okay, good. All right, so right now, none of them have broken this high, which is good. If one of them had broken the high already, that would have been potential SMT divergence. That's smart money tool. And that is when you have two highly correlated assets such as the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So you would see like the S&P put in a higher high over here. Put in a higher high. And that would be like the NASDAQ coming in below, not getting above that high at the same time that the S&P 500 broke the high, and then the S&P 500 closes below, and that would be a bearish SMT divergence. So they would be diverging against each other, right? So you get a lower high on NASDAQ, higher high on the S&P, and that would be a bearish divergence. Bearish SMT divergence. And the opposite is true for bullish divergences as well. Now we have wow, that hour went by quick. 6.5 minutes until the end of the hour. No sweep of the high, so no SFP, so that's good. BTC, where's the 4 hour? 4 hour has another hour, so no SFP there. We are consolidating at the highs, which I do like. Still struggling. As expected. Broke FVG. See, the order block can hold it up. It's trying. Doesn't look good though. Needs to turn around. We'll see. We'll see if he can do it. Anything? Let's see. What's Solana doing? Let's go to the 4 hour. That looks more like a bottoming structure. Do have 4 hour dynamic reactor here at $84.34. So if you see Solana get up to 84 to 85 and reject, close below, well below 84.34, we'll just say below 84. I mean, if it rejects the dynamic reactor in a 4 hour, that's typically not going to be good times. But it could also do this, consolidate at them, and then break them, pull back to them, and then get a continuation. So we have to see what kind of reaction we get. Something like this, obviously, that needs to be like, all right, we're going short. XRP doesn't look too bad. Dynamic reactor at $1.36. So it needs to get above really $1.37. Needs to break above $1.37 and close above it. Just so we're looking good. Money flow is also coming up on that. Same with the Solana. Money flow pushing hard to the upside. So that's good. That's what we want to see. Bullish divergences. Let's go to trading only. Want to look at the RSI. If it'll, right. Do I not have, what is going on? Is it not loading? Oh, I guess I took it off. Let's see. So yeah, bullish divergence here on the 4 hour for Solana. Nice bull div. Seeing a break of these highs here. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. We've also got what was I just, oh, so what we need to see, rather, we need to see it break above that high. So we got the bull div that we wanted. If we're bulls, got the bull div. Now it needs to break the high, change your market structure, and then we look for a pullback, and that is where we would enter for long. Wherever it may come. Do not come. Don't. Do not come. Very threatening. If you know, you know. That would also, go ahead and throw a trend line on here. Never seen a bull flag or broadening wedge at a bottom. They're usually in the middle of an uptrend. But breaking that would be pretty strong. Along with this. But have we? No, we're really close to breaking that one. Blow the candle down. Can't. It's bullish. As of this moment, it is bullish. We shall see. High to low. 786. Golden pocket. Looks halfway decent. Uh-oh. Why are you not? Uh-oh. Why are you not letting me change assets? There we go. Ethereum, how we looking? That was an old level. I remember this one, the banana zone. That didn't play out, did it? That was a nice rejection there, though. The banana zone. It's bananas. How crazy would that be? Silly, silly, silly. It's broken. Anyways, 10:01. Atom, BNB, Doge. Did y'all see that? Wait, does it do it every time? No? See the little dancing Doge? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Kind of want to degen on this one. A little 30%. Wouldn't be too shabby. Let's go to the 4 hour. Maybe we should wait. All right, it's broken that one. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the Bitcoin weekly yet. Still on track for now. Coinbase. Bitcoin on the daily, we did get a rejection of the dynamic reactor here, or no, rather the weekly, rather. The last time we were below the weekly dynamic reactor was all the way back in August of 2023. We were underneath it for, should I count this one? 1, 2, 3. Look, and this one had a wick up to it too, and a push back down. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before it came back up and touched it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this low, 8, 9. This bear market spent basically a year until it got a close back above the dynamic reactor. See, close below here. 9 weeks. Eight weeks before it closes back above. We're on week 8 now. Get a push. It's time. It is time. Maybe. VWAP. Here. The year is up here. Decade. Oh, and we crashed. Don't know why it does that. Why it's been doing that today. It's really weird. Decade. 41,143. For the roaring 2020s, which started here. Let's put some deviation bands on here, see what they look like. So we're actually chilling at the first deviation. Look at this. This is where it consolidated. Pushed up all the way up here. Let's see. We started the decade back here. See the push up. Riding that decade wave. And then... yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I should get off of here. Let's get rid of this. Let's put this all back. Take it away. Take it away. Put this back on the session. All right, weekly money flow still below the zero line. Let's see. It did temporarily get below the zero line last bear market. It didn't get as deep as this one though. And it never did pop back above it. Money flow. I don't know, man. I look. Weekly, we've got bullish divergence on the momentum and price. Bullish divergence there. Don't see a bullish divergence on money flow. But our bearish power bar is faded. It's faded. So we could be getting that bear market bounce before ultimately rolling over. Maybe. I think, I mean, if we do see, I don't know what would happen. I don't know. But if, I mean, seeing an end to the war in Iran, I think would give us a pump. But I think that would ultimately be our bear market pump. I think that's on this one. You're supposed to auto save. Why are you not auto saving? I don't understand. Did it really come back down? Come back to this? Wow. Bitcoin, not Bitstamp, Coinbase, back up. Not going to go for that low. Was my original the right one? We'll see. This thesis has not been invalidated. Weekly close above, we'll say 98.5. And I will think that it's definitely possible that we're doing good. We're looking good for more upside. Although if it does wick into the golden pocket at a 101 and close below, which could be it. That could be the one. Give us a nice little wick, and then SFP this high, and then roll over. Weekly SFP. Which this entire, well, you just go back in history. SFPs on the weekly, almost always lead to massive reversals. Like midterm reversals. Mid to long term reversals. There was one here. There's one here. There was one here. There was one here. All of those led to continuation for big moves. We did not get one here. So keep that in mind. Oh, happy Easter, fam jam. Happy Easter, Alex. Oh, crypto. Throw some otters in the chat before we get out of here. Hope you all had a fantastic Easter Sunday. Spent time with your fams or friends. We had friends and family. And yeah. End poll. All right, so 57% of you said you're bearish for the week. 43% of you said you're bullish for the week. A little bit of a mixed bag, which means market is not confident in either direction, which makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Of course, it is a 14-person poll, so not exactly the biggest sample size. But I mean, we do what we can, okay? God bless you, Jesus saves. And yeah, we do what we can. Nice bullish engulfing candle here though on the weekly. I didn't see that. Well, it engulfed the body anyway. Do we leave behind equal lows? No, we did not. Excellent. Potential bottom. Still would look for the ABC though, structurally. Still would look for the ABC. Still looking for that. And looking for impulses on the lower time frames. If we start getting impulsive moves, then we'll have to recalibrate. But we take it day by day, as always, week by week, and we take what the market gives us, and that's it. So, thank you all for joining me this evening. I do hope you all... Well, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Go ahead and make sure you smash up that like button on your way out and hit that notification bell, or hit that subscribe to be Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content and when I go live. Join me in Discord. Link in the description. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. And remember, nothing on this channel is financial advice. It is all for education and entertainment purposes only. I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will see you then. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace.
Put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on ABC. Over ABC. I put on ABC. Over ABC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on in.